we begin. Maybe we begin with some banning. Let's see what people are saying about my Tonka Saw interview. It's all the rage. I'll be fair. Oh, 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 oh. Then I gotta edit some audio. Let's do, yeah, I got a massage in a couple hours, and I've got dinner and a movie tonight. So I got a few ideas. I might literally be putting out 4 videos on Gillette. Let's see. Sad. I'd like to see these two skillless featherweights beat each other up. Well, they're not even the same weight. Do you still admire Tonka, given that he put a fake name on his contract and then waited 3 days until the fight to apply for a name change? Yeah, that was pretty stupid. I don't know why he did that, really. I'm not even satisfied with his answer. But yeah, I admire him. I like him for who he is. I like him for stepping up to the fight. I like him for what he's doing now, which is continuing to try to set up the fight. He's like, I want to fight you. Let's get it done. I'll pay you $2,000 to fight me. Like, the guy is not scared. He's standing on his own against a mob of bitch ass pussies. So yeah, I like the guy. Sorry, I call it like I see it, and you know, so be it. I mean, I've spoken to him like 3 times in my life. All right, so this is he's a pussy. He has challenged over a dozen people to fight him in real life, and then when someone accepts, he cucks out. No, he doesn't. So, see, they're all desperate to say it's over. It's not over. I mean, you could easily reschedule this. You could reschedule it this Saturday. Worski won't because he's the one who's a bitch and he's afraid. Uh, Worski takes a big W for actually buying plane tickets. What? He's going down there for his own stupid little channel and his rinky-dink fucking fan club. Signing his actual real name. Yeah, that was dumb. I mean, just if you're doing a legal contract, you put your real name on it. Doesn't make sense. Especially the fact that even if you're trying to change your name, do that afterwards, because they already have your real name. They're already harassing the dude's family. So it's not like you're winning at something by putting a fake name. Yeah, that's dumb, and it eventually led to the cancellation of this fight. But to suggest that he knew that that would happen or whatever, no, that's retarded. Yeah, he knew that signing a contract in November with a fake name would come up only. The only way they even knew about it was because his blood work, and somehow that he had to use his real name for that. I don't understand that. And that he knew that the promoter was going to spot the difference, and then there was no workaround. He knew that. Tonkasaw in November knew that Valor and the state athletic commission of Tennessee had a very strict policy in place, and the timing was crucial. And I mean, are you fucking kidding me? This was his 5D chess of how to get out of this fight. It's retarded. It doesn't even make sense. And then now he's like, look, let's fight. I want to fight you. I want to kick your ass. Let's fight. So it doesn't make, it's like, no, he's just saying that, but he doesn't believe it because he's scared of it. It's so stupid. Everything I said is right. When they fight, if they ever fight, Tonka's going to kick his ass. All right? Nothing's changed. You backed the wrong horse, Devin. How do you figure? Again, these people like, huh? The fight hasn't happened yet. Get the fuck out.
The fuck out!
I see this channel is still up. You are just as much bitch made as Donga is. Oh my god. So they have unearthed a tweet where I said hyperbolically and jokingly, if Andy beats Tonka, I'll delete my channel. That's me expressing the idea that I'm highly confident that Tonka's going to win. Now, this is not a bet. Who am I betting? What do I get if I win? Nothing. So I'm gonna offer up my channel for nothing. Okay, smart. I'll put money on it. When they actually do fight, if any of you bitch ass pussies want to throw up money, I'll put money on it. And it will be straight up. No odds. You get Worski, I get Tonka. Let's bet. How many are going to take that bet? Not many. I see this channel is still up. Get out. Get
Fuck out!
Mm. Imagine being pussy enough to change your name to avoid a fight. Again, that's the stupid narrative that they're going to. Right. So that's his plan. That's so stupid. Against a not even an amateur fighter. Well, they're both not even an amateur fighter. But it's just like this desperate narrative. Like, yeah, man, Tonka doesn't want to fight at all. The guy openly is like, let's fight. I mean, if Andy shows up at his place, they'll fight in front of his house. Doesn't matter. Anyway.
Get the fuck out!
Fuck this low IQ bullshit, Devin. Where's my goddamn dick pic? All right, so this guy's joking. Seems a tad gay. People remember that I said hyperbolically, when I reach 100,000 subs, I will give you a dick pic. Dick reveal at 100K. And people are like, they hold me to it. They're like, man, he said dick pic at 100K, man. Is that wild? So gay. 100 on Worski? Yeah, let's see how many of you put up money. And again, a little reminder, nobody wins a fight if the fight doesn't happen. It's so stupid that needs to be explained. Tonka said it on the stream last night. He's like, nope, there's no fucking winner. Everybody lost because the stupid name change. Should he have tried to put a fake name on a contract? No. No, I can't even imagine thinking to do that. Why would you do that? Was it an attempt to intentionally foresee that this was going to be the cause of the fight being canceled? No. The guy clearly wants to fight. But keep telling yourself that he doesn't. You know why they do this? Because they know that if these two guys get into a cage, Tonka's going to kick his ass. That's why they know. So they actually are like, no, please don't. AIU, don't take sides just at how sad it is. Oh, just laugh at how sad it is? What do you mean don't take sides? Why not? I take sides in all sorts of fucking fights. It's not sad. Yeah, it's cringy. It's a dumpster fire, but it's entertaining. There's a UFC this weekend. I'm taking sides. I want TJ Dillashaw to win. I think TJ Dillashaw is going to win. Cejudo has been a cocky son of a bitch. He's referring to himself in the third person. It's crazy. Have you asked him? What? Ask him what? Fight is canceled. Yeah, that's insane. But let's get back to the comments. I have trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 13 years. I began training in 2006 and received my black belt in 2014. Wow. You can learn some things in the span of 2 weeks, but not enough to help you in an MMA fight, and you should definitely keep the fight standing. Yep, it's a legit comment. And trust me, I'm not going through 853 comments. All right, I just don't have time, and I just, Tonkasaw took us both in AIU, as I was fooled also, and will admit that in a video. Yeah, fooled, but fuck it. What do you mean fooled? It's so stupid. Both guys signed a contract to fight. There was a promotion. Okay? I am operating under the assumption the fight's happening. Everybody says the fight's happening. Everybody's buying tickets. They've been training for months. The fight's happening. Now, it turns out last minute, I come to find out after my interview with Tonka that there was a problem with the contract. It didn't match the blood work. It wasn't that he doesn't have the will to fight. He's like, yeah, I'll fight. But for some reason, he decided that the best course of action was to go anonymous and change his name to avoid the personal drama of all these dudes. I don't understand it because his real name is already out. And I don't understand what using a fake name is going to do to insulate him from that shit. But I just find it really hard to believe that this was his 5D chess move to get out of this. He couldn't have even known that it would have gotten him out of it. How? It's like the most retarded conspiracy theory ever. The guy clearly hates Worski. The guy's not scared of Andy Worski. He knows he's going to kick his ass. This is like so basic. Trailer Park Tribe need courage. Oh, God. Worski, no, he's not right in the head. Biggest red flag. This is boring. I'm so bored of this shit. I'm going to fight someone from the internet because I am the smartest man to ever live. Okay, I'll fight you. What's your name? Agate. This is aged poorly. Oh, this is the new meme that these unoriginal shits have taken up. Recchiata Law spent the better part of 3 hours letting Tonka make an ass of himself. He didn't make an ass of himself. He called out all these people. Let's reschedule the fight. Hey guys, it's a fucking drama. What are we gonna do? The one fight on January 19th is over. I guess we'll never fight again. I guess January 20th it doesn't exist, or the next day, or the next. Jesus Christ. Problem solve, you fucking fags. You fucking furry degenerate. Sucks for you, huh? What? The fuck? Ew.
Yours are fucked. Get the fuck out!
I knew Tonk would fuck it up on purpose. I tried to say, take a closer look at you. This guy's an internet spurge. Just the biggest liar. You won't ever see him sign another contract. Right? They desperately want that to be true. They're like, please, Tonka, please, take the L. Just let us LARP. Let us pretend Andy won. Oh, Tonka, don't talk about fights in Alabama. Don't talk about another fight with Valor. You notice that when this happened, I talked to the promoter and I was like, hey, what can we do to make this right? Can you send out a new contract with the new name? You know, his original name that's on the blood work? He goes, no, we can't do it because of the timing. And I'm like, oh, okay, so the state won't let you do it, but you would do it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, how about another event, the future event? He goes, these guys are a headache, and I don't know if I want to. And I'm like, okay, well, look, I'm gonna try to promote it for you. We can get some pay-per-views for you if both guys promise to, you know, dot their i's and cross their t's. Are you willing to do it? And he's like, yeah, I'm considerate. So, you know, real men talk about fighting, fight. You say you want to fight, let's fight, okay? And as far as I'm concerned, Andy said, look, he goes, what's it going to take? Tonka goes, what's it going to take, Andy, to fight? He goes, 2,000. And Tonka's like, okay, I'll come up with 2,000, sure. So if you want an incentive, if you say, well, what's in it for me? You know, I don't want to train and buy a plane ticket. I love people talk about buying a plane ticket is some big thing. It's a couple $100. The guy makes that in one session of super chats. Who gives a shit? So he's not going to buy a plane ticket? Oh, please. Okay, fine. Make a GoFundMe. Let's have a prize pool. Get all your Spurgs together. Let's raise money somehow. You could do it for charity if you want, or not. But figure out a way and say, hey, 5,000 to the winner, 10,000 to the winner. Is that motivation enough? So on top of bragging rights, on top of, you know, beating your chest in front of the world and kicking a man's ass that you hate, you get a bunch of money. Not to mention the drama and the content, because none of these people can create content. I'm about to create content. You're about to see me. I've already done it. I've already recorded it. I have ideas spilling out of my brain hole. Okay? They can't do that shit. They're doing petty, gossipy, high school bullshit drama. Is it fun to watch? Yes. Is it riveting content? No. Will it survive the test of time? No. There's no intellectual merit to it. It's just, let's watch a fight. Let's watch these two guys who hate each other fight. Backed the wrong horse here, didn't you, Devi? That's so stupid. God, is that stupid.
Get the fuck out!
And so a guy like that, so when Tonka is standing over Worski after Worski taps or is bleeding, do you think he's going to come back and be like, guess you backed the right horse, Devi? No, he's going to be quiet. Oh, the quiet. The gorillas in the mist. Nothingness. You'll hear nothing from him. Orbiting Esau. Kumite closed due to AIDS. Try dieting before you fucking die in a year. If you can make it that far, you fat fucking disgraceful bitch. I'll fucking kick your ass, Esau. Name a city and name a time. I'll come and fucking end you, bitch.
Get the fuck out!
What are these bitches talking about? He still tried to stick up for Tonka. Alf timed him out and Grant just banned him. Fuck yeah, ban. Stick up for him. The fuck are you talking about? Dude, the guy just went off stream for 5 hours and did a fine job talking for himself. He doesn't need anybody else. I am not Tonka. All right? So stupid. No, you're part of the Tonka team. You're part of the tribe because you're not against him. You're either against him or you're with him and you're sticking up for him. And it's him versus you versus us versus we. It's a fucking war. No, you're a fucking pussy. You're an anonymous fucking pussy. Doesn't even sign your name to the stupid shit you say online. So saith I, Devin Tracy, from Toronto, Ontario. That's where I am right now. You want a piece of me? Come and get me. Dirty fucking whore, bitch. Delete your channel. See that? Devin New. Another one. And coming from Friendly Fire. It's fucking Marino. Uh, Marino, by the way, I'm going to. You let me know what time you want to roll out. Um, because I got a massage at 5:30 that will run to about 6:30. And I'm free in time after that. And I might just starve myself, so I might just feast later. And I'm thinking Uber Eats. But yeah, this is about Gillette. It's all about Gillette. Oh, timed out. Oh, what was that original content when you keep repeating that clip? Oh, what was that about original? So wait, repeating a clip, which is my go-to clip for when I ban someone. You expect me to come up with something new every time? So wait, I've produced 2,000 videos in 5 years to an audience of 60 million people. Every time out, I am heard by tens of thousands of people who are eagerly awaiting my next original thought. And this fucking spaz is going to be like, you're not completely original, sir. You repeated something once. What's my opinion on TJ? Dude, TJ Kirk? He's a fat rednecked hillbilly. Is that unclear? Or what do you mean? I like the guy. I think he's a pleasant man. I think he's evolved over time. He is a degenerate man. He smokes and drinks and eats like shit and does drugs and is into some fucked up stuff sexually, and he has a micro penis. He's also a contrarian. His politics are fucking garbage. He's a negative, sour sack of shit, but he's a likable guy. I mean, is that good enough? Sensual massage. We're doing gay up. Oh, Devin never comes to Houston. Why would I? Isn't that the home of Centoya Brown? No, that's Jasmine Barnes. Dudes like Carter Cole, who drives a red truck, by the way. Just saying, drives a red truck. Kelly Noodle dropping the delete your channel. Desperate, the desperate, limp, impotent rage of a man. Delete your channel, please. I can't take it. If I delete my channel, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go to tell me to delete my channel? I was thinking you were friends. Well, friends is a large term. I have fond feelings for the man. I appreciate some of his content. He does continue to produce. But yeah, I have my criticisms of him. He's a spastic, obese, inbred hillbilly from Louisiana. Am I supposed to be BFFs with that guy? He's the king of the neckbeard fucking homosexual losers. He would tell you this, by the way. This is not me. I mean, it's like, what am I supposed to have in common with him? We're both atheists. Hooray! Fucking retarded. Nasaki. Nasaki. She comes from Osaka. No, she's a very nice woman. And we were hanging out in the great city of Denver together. And we had a very nice time. And I do appreciate it. So, oh my God, funny. I was at a gym today. I signed up for a gym in Toronto. And talked to the guy. He's a sweet guy. He had a full beard. He was wearing a Canada hat, but I think it was a logo for a ski company he works for. So he trains people how to ski, but he also runs a gym. And I was asking him about the lockers, and he goes, "Oh no, we just have these cubby holes right here." They had these like little they had covers on them. You could put your stuff in there and just cover it. There was no locks. So you're at a gym. By the way, it's a gym that's open all the time, 24/7. Like you could just come and go as you please. And they have zero security on any of the lockers. This is so remarkably different from Germany, England, America. Uh, Fuck Latin America, you have locks. I just found it to be amazing. It's all true. Mitzi Moore. Jesus Christ, get the fuck out. On them knees, Devi boy. Oh my god. They come from far and wide, don't they? Would you fight anyone in a boxing match, Devin? Yes, I would. Especially if I was young and autistic and felt the need to prove my manhood. I might do that. I have no interest in doing that now. I'm not a boxer. I have boxed before for fun. It's very hard cardio wise. It's an incredible skill. If I did, I would train with Phil Anselmo, who is a tactician, a technician at boxing. He knows everything about it. And I would have to train a long time and develop that as a skill. But I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm an artist. I'm a peaceful human being. I feel no need to randomly fight for the sake of it. Seems fucking retarded. Uh, I'm coming to a town near you. Are you now? Okay. Oh, you know where my guy was from? The guy who signed me up at the gym, he's from Guelph, Ontario. And I mentioned that there's a couple spurgy vegans from Guelph. And he's like, yeah, that sounds about right. You're lame as hell for backing Tug. You are fucking lame, good sir. Hold on, let me give you some original content.
Get the fuck out!
You back Tuck. You backed the wrong horse, my man. You crossed the line when you said Tonka would beat up Andy Worski. Oh, Tonka, an athlete, a man who has performed athletically in front of people for years, a man who had to cut weight to get to 170, a man who towers over Andy Worski. Uh, yeah, I think that guy is going to beat a shrimpy little runty cunt in a fight. Yes. You backed. Oh, that is the wrong horse to back that one, sir. I'm not locked in a gym contract. I signed up for a week. Devin versus Hassan, greatest fight of our century. Yeah, I'd do that any day of the week. Everyone hates Guelph. Um, you got to get over Dimebag. He's gone, dude. He's gone. Another video with Phil? Yeah, I mean, sure. Uh, I don't know. I don't want to bother the guy to be like, hey, Phil, you want to make some content for me? Some original content? I'm trying to get him on Discord. That's my next move. But that takes time. Comes in waves. All right. I'll do a couple more of these comments, but you sort of get the gist. Spurgery. Why isn't this deleted? Andy won. Andy won by walkover because Tonka is a punk ass bitch. Andy won? I mean, just seriously understand how embarrassing it is for these people to expose what total pussified cunts they are. The fact that you think you won a fight when the fight didn't happen. Oh, God. That's just, I mean, marvelous. Just brilliant. What a putz. All right, one more. AIU, you should really distance yourself from this kind of drama. It does nothing to serve your channel well, and no one wants to see you devolve into kraut levels of tribalism and idiocy. The hell? Hail the Fuhrer? Hail the Fur. Is that like a play on Hail the Fuhrer? All right. If I pick a fight, so I'm a fan of fighting, two YouTubers who I know are going to fight, and I comment on this fight. I choose who I think will win this fight, like I do with almost every UFC. This is somehow me being like Kraut and T. What? Because I'm tribal? The fuck are you talking about? No, I'm a man who calls it like I see it. If any two other YouTubers want to pick a fight, I'll tell you who I think is going to win. TJ Kirk versus Keemstar. I'll tell you who I think will win that. Is that being tribal? Oh, let me ask you this. Are you in a tribe? What tribe are you in? The tribe of not being in the tribe? Or are you part of the Worski fucking cringe lords?
Get the fuck
Out! Get the fuck out. Laughing my ass off. This aged well. That was a joke that I heard and I read it and then I put it
into this comment section, but I didn't tell you that I read it elsewhere because now it's my joke. I own the joke now. This didn't age well.
Your fucking joke didn't age well, you fucking rat dick little bitch.
Fucked.
Get the fuck out. Correct.
Jessica Simpson wants to come in for some.
Chill. All right. Donga all talk, donga, fucking hell, get out.
Peer pressure, he started this shit.
Get out.
Autism is unstoppable. Deleted his own pinned comments.
Yeah, I deleted the comment because it was telling people to sign up for a pay-per-view. Somebody was like, you might want to delete your comment because people are gonna waste money because it's not happening. So I did that as a courtesy to people who might have thought that the fight happened.
Just like Taka, delete your account.
So I'm a bitch. Hold on. I'm a pussy ass bitch for deleting my pinned comment, but now delete my account. So wait, but good sir, Rosmic, Mr. Anonymous Fag, if I delete my account, won't I be a pussy ass bitch like you just told me? Oh right. Smart.
Get the fuck out!
Get the fuck out.
Two of the biggest losers on YouTube.
Jessica Simpson wants to come in for.
Jessica Simpson wants to come in. Get out.
This aged to perfection. Thanks for posting. Tonka punked out like we all knew he would.
Ari Goldman? Isn't that? This is Ari Goldman.
Get the fuck out!
Get out. Ari Goldman, get out, says Ari Goldman. Tonka bitched out. Get out. Donga pussies out to no one's surprise ever. You're right, AUI. No one is gonna forget the day the dog pussied out.
He isn't gonna fight at all. Dog is done, man. Put a fork in him. He's not gonna be on YouTube, and he's never gonna fight again. Even though he wants to fight, and he's told Andy Worski that he wants to fight in a live stream last night, and he's offering new contracts, and he's saying, "Fight me whenever, you fucking spurg."
But apparently, they're just like, no, fight's over. Please, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Get the fuck out. AIU is easily manipulated by smooth-talking liars just like Maddox. Both are balding, stupid, condescending, and irrelevant. Keep fucking up, Devin, you neutered-roo. Oh, laughter leads to my death. News at 11. Oh, whatever this dude is like, this website is clearly made by some disgusting cowards. Somebody made a website for Tonka, sorry. Trail of Tears, memes, artwork, blog, FAQ. Michael Robbie Pilkington. So the whole thing doxes him. Great. Cancelled. Oh. Cool. Good job, guys.
Fuck AIU and fuck this fag, too. I doubt this gay fight will ever happen. Let's keep it real. They're all internet trolls. They will stay under their bridges. Because trolls are also from ancient fable. They live under bridges. It's part of like it's a backstory. You don't know the lore. Bridges and trolls and fags. Oh my. Get the fuck away from me, you fucking spurgs.
Yeah, if I send enough hate mail, that's what typically happens. I like how I thought that was twats and then thoughts before that. Of course, he didn't put the. Alright, whatever. That is, haha, someone is really going to get embarrassed, though, and will not have the right to talk shit again. What? Little shit stain? I mean, get the fuck out. I don't know why he didn't see what you were doing, but he didn't. After the third question on specifics, he should have popped smoke and left on a high note. He really thought you were fooled. Yikes. What the hell? Stupid. AIU, if you don't redo this video in a truly skeptical, logical fashion, you risk tainting even more the reputation of the so-called skeptic. What? What are you talking about? I like how he spells skeptical. Oh, septical. Is this a joke? Oh my god. The Overton shift. I'm familiar with phrases like the Overton shift, and I think that the skeptic community is in danger. Oh my god. Um, what is this? Racial discrimination? Is this new? I think it is. July 18th. No, it's not new at all. Yeah, I knew about that story. All right. I'm moving on. Damn, Devin, you got some angry little finger tappers coming after you over some of the stupidest shit. How do you do it? I know.
Way to do your research, Darren. Oh. Hey, are you? Which channel will you be deleting? LOL, LMOA, laughing my off ass. This is exactly why I stopped watching AI Jew years ago.
Apparently not. Okay, don't care. Donga pussied out as expected. Robbie Pilkington is afraid to leave the reservation. Okay.
Stream with Andy, you hack.
Alright, I'm done with this shit. Let's move on.
Haha. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Oh, the Gillette commercial. Will I be covering... Oh, the Gillette commercial. Will I be covering it? Will I? Let me think. Let me think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's happening. It's happening. I'm gonna be on this... I'm gonna be on...
Devin's a Jew now. AI Jew is funny. Oh my god. How dare you, Kelly? Oh. We got lucky this time.
on this story like a white shadow. All right, I'm gonna D it up. Some tenacious D.
Alright, we'll stop there. Because I have ideas. I have plans. And I call that Shad 1, as in Shadowy. Alright.
Because there's many different angles to look at here. And I'm gonna do many videos, and for once in my life, I'm not gonna stuff it all into one video and make it an hour long. I'm breaking this thing apart. Because of that sweet, sweet AdSense revenue. No. None of these will be monetized as I add music to my videos. Because I'm artistic like that. I like music. I like dance. Music. I like dance. Music. I like dance. Or what the toxically masculine out there would refer to as you're gay. Even though I am attempting to reclaim song and dance for straight people in the proud footsteps of John Travolta. That was a terrible example. Okay, what do we know? All right, what do we... Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about Gillette.
I tried this 100 times. Let's see.
You're all glorified rapists.
That's pretty good.
You're all essentially glorified rape. You're all a bunch of rape. You're all essentially rapists. You're all glorified rapists.
I like that.
Gillette came out hard. They came out. Gillette came out.
I came out hard on saying that.
Gillette came out hard. They came out swinging. They came out with a message. They want their brand to be associated with progress. Third wave feminism. They've completely turned their back on meninism. This video does not uplift men. It is a session. It is a scolding. It is a uninvited criticism of men. A uninvited criticism of men. Gillette essentially said, men, we need to have a talk. So please join me. So please join me while we have a talk, you and I. And when I say talk, I mean I'm going to talk and you're going to listen. As always.
Cue the intro.
Okay, so let me start by saying I'm not going to do the typical YouTube thing. I haven't watched any YouTubers' reaction to this video because most of YouTube is unwatchable. But I can assume that all the usual suspects have come out and they're in an uproar because gender politics. So all these dudes who have a major chip on their shoulder when it comes to women are gonna spurg, and they're gonna go, oh my, now they're coming after the man of
I do love that voice.
It started with Gamergate, and then it went to Comicsgate, and now we're in Shavergate. Is nothing sacred?
So I'm going to start by not going down that path, and I know there's a fucking sea of impotent rage from a bunch of bitch-ass men out there who have irrational feelings towards women. Now, this can loosely be called misogyny.
But misogyny, there goes Devin. He's one of them.
If you have spent a 10-second period on the internet, you are aware of this thing, which is animosity towards women. I think it's based in sour grapes. I think it's based in, hey, these women didn't fuck me in high school. They're still not fucking me. God damn it.
You know what?
This is difficult to deal with. Because my body, here's the weird thing. My body thinks that I am sexually successful because of all my fapping. And yet my mind knows that none of that is real and that women think I'm grotesque. So therein lies a severe cognitive dissonance and resentment. The men don't take that out on themselves. They don't think, maybe I should improve if I want to get the thing that I want. No, they take it out on the women.
All right, this seems a little bit loud.
It out on the women who are just innocent pawns who are like, dude, have you seen yourself? You're fucking grotesque. I don't want anything to do with you. Go back to your fapping and gaming. So I'm going to lay out a few caveats before I get into this heinous commercial. And that is, men create the lion's share of bullshit in this world, especially young men. I'm talking about aggression. I'm talking about testosterone. I'm talking about rageful, violent, asshole bitch men. Those dudes exist. And also, in terms of the sea of misogyny and the just retarded rage that dudes have towards women, just a lot of that is more just sound and fury signifying nothing. It's always been there, but these loser bitches will never say that to you in person or in public. So they're not going to go up to a woman at a coffee shop. Oh, you. They're not.
Fuck you and your blue hair and your wage gap.
No, they're not going to say that. But online, given the shield, the pussy shield of anonymity, they're going to complain. and they're going to whine. And so that's why it appears. And so that's why we notice so much hatred and resentment towards women online. Oh, it's toxic as fuck. And I'm not even remotely afraid to say that. That's all true. There isn't a... But here's the point. But here's the point. It comes across as completely pompous and sanctimonious and insulting that a company like Gillette takes it upon themselves to better the world with a commercial. Dude, you're in business. Sell your product. Make the freaking clientele feel good about themselves. And if you want to offer criticism to just men, you might want to consider a compliment sandwich. We haven't done anything to you, Gillette. We're not bad dudes. And if you are talking to us in a sort of just carpet bombing technique, using a just wide net to say, just to us in a sort of using a just wide net to say most of you men are kind of scum. Most of you men are kind of fucked up and scummy. Then we're going to be offended by that because the lion's share of the people you're talking to are not these guys. These guys are not these guys. So what are we to take from this? What have we ever done to you, Gillette? We've just made you rich. I use Gillette. Razors and shaving cream. Now I'm just going to go with what I call Patriot Foam, which is just you cum on your face and use that. Use that. That. I would say hashtag Patriot Foam, join the movement, and it's like sanctions against Gillette, basically. So, could you at least have said, hey, men, a lot of you are awesome, you do great, you raise your family, you go to work, you're respectful, you're great citizens. Hooray for men. However, we do have some notes for some of you. They didn't frame it like that at all.
What you talking about? Salty dongoloids. Wow. Still these people come out of the fucking woodwork? Back to work. Thanks, Devin. All right.
They didn't frame it like that at all. The first shot of the fucking commercial is like, men, you suck balls. It's like, Jesus Christ. Could you warm us up a little bit? I mean, when they killed Joe Pesci, when they killed Joe Pesci's character in Goodfellas, at least they told him he was a made man and they were patting him on the back. Then they took him into a room where there was a bunch of tarps on plastic sheets. There was a bunch of plastic sheets on the ground, and he goes, "Oh no, damn it!" So Gillette, before you cap us in the back of the head, could you fluff us a bit? Have we been that bad? I mean, essentially, it's the same problem I have with third wave feminists. they will talk to a crowd of people, a crowd of men, or direct their conversation at men and say, rape is bad. Sexual assault is bad. And it's like, sexual assault is bad. And it's like, assault is bad. And it's bad. And it's like, sexual assault is bad. And it's like, dude. And it's like, oh, Lord. Sexual assault is bad. And it's like, oh, and it's like, hello. And it's like, hello. We know. We know. We know. We fucking know. Who do you think you're talking to? You think you're talking a rapist off the ledge? I mean, do you not recognize that it's a fucking insult to our human decency to suggest that we don't know those things or we don't abide by those things? Good Lord. Your premise is that we're all sexual maniacs. The only response to that is fuck off. You self-righteous cunt. All right, so let's watch this ad. Looks like we have a Idris Elba here, or I guess the budget version of him. I guess the budget. Looking dejected because he's not the next James Bond yet. Here we go.
That is 5 minutes of original content. We haven't even started the video. Tossed off in one take as if it was nothing. I just did that with the greatest of ease. That is not easy what I just did. It's very difficult to replicate it. In fact, it is the reason you're not trying to do it. It is that exact reason. Did Patriot foam trend yet? Lots of downvotes. Are the Jew-hating Ralph retort simpletons coming around again? What are you doing to the audio? What do you think I'm doing? Take a wild guess what you think I'm doing to this audio. Fucking spaz. Freedom foam. That's alliterated. Patriot foam. Ah, smarter. God damn it. Freedom foam. So much better. Thank you for workshopping that. That's too bad. Patriot foam is terrible. Clunky as hell. Patriot foam. Yeah, it's not a winner. Damn it. I should have consulted Alf. I'm so sorry about that. All right, moving on.
So why is this guy in tears?
Oh, yeah. Shall I find the video in question?
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity.
And in the background, we're hearing the Me Too move, the Me Too.
I blow this.
And in the background, we're hearing the Me Too movement and bullying and toxic bullying and toxic masculinity. So, is this a guy who was a big Harvey Weinstein guy, and he's just sort of broken up about the fact that it's not even that Harvey Weinstein. It's not even that Harvey Weinstein wasn't who he thought he was. It's that he kind of supports the lifestyle of Harvey Weinstein and all that he did. And he's like, damn it, the party's over. I guess I'm just a toxically masculine, bully, sexual harassing man who wants to shave his face. That's who this is directed at? A ginger.
Chatelet 4. All right.
Is this the best a man can get?
A ginger is rarely the best a man can get. I like that even Gillette can't find an old Gillette commercial that's not 240p. Here's a quick question. It's a great transition. It's a great transition. Dudes running through a movie theater. Who does that? Have you ever in your life seen anybody run through a movie theater? I mean, what the fuck is this?
Is it?
It's likely happening here in Bullying, as well.
A problem
We can't hide from.
Okay, let me just point out here, now, here, what we're not hearing, and what we're not talking about is A, the fact that that woman needs to wear Spanx, and B, are they suggesting women don't bully? Women bully people to the point of suicide all the time. This is more, bullying is part of childhood. I'm against bullying. I think it's a very real problem. I think that the internet has inflamed it. But to try to make this a male thing seems like a very odd choice. A male seems like a very women, you're not off the women. You're not innocent. You're not innocent on the you're women. Women, you're not innocent on this front.
What is he doing to the audio? What is he doing?
Devin, are you worried now Hassan has inserted himself among popular Twitch streamers trying to convert them? No. I'm not worried about anything Hassan does. The more he talks, the more he exposes himself. He outs himself for being a communist, a violent member of Antifa, a moron, a douchebag, an asshole. He's a fucking clown. See you later, Grant. Let's watch some K-pop. Let's not.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
Okay, I'm going to state right now, I'm going to be doing a separate video on another egregious part, on another egregious part of this video, which is the racial politics going on. So if you look at the screen right there, that was not a cartoon from whenever that was. That is not a cartoon. That is not a cartoon from the 40s or 50s that you're watching. That is a cartoon. That is a cartoon that is meant to look like it was made back in the day, but that was made recently. One of the ways you can tell is, well, first of all, the horizontal lines over it, that's kind of, they went over the top with it. They put a layer on top and they changed the layer style. That's not actually what old cartoons look like. Whoever made that, it was just whoever made that was not subtle, and it's not a good effect. But secondarily, old cartoons like that did not have interracial groups of men whistling at women. So right there, you see that guy in the bottom? He looks like a white guy they just painted brown. It's not a black guy, it's not an Indian guy, but it's supposed to be a person of color. It's not a black guy, it's not an Indian guy, but it's supposed to be a person of color. Not in a million years would you find that in an old cartoon. So that was highly intentional, what they just did there. But again, I will be talking about who in this video is portrayed as a bad man and who is portrayed as a good man. And when we count up the number of blacks and whites on each of those fronts, you might be shocked, you probably won't be shocked.
been going on far too long.
Right, so are you telling me it's not okay to walk up to your maid and grab her ass? Gillette, do you think we do that? Answer that question. Do you think we do that? Gillette, follow-up question. Do you think we have good-looking maids? That whole idea that the French maid, that's a myth. My family has had the same Mexican maid forever. Her name is Lupe. She's 70-something years old. I do not look at her in a sexual light. I am sorry. And here we have a guy wearing beads, could be Mardi Gras down in New Orleans. He's throwing up, what is that? Little devil, he's throwing up what? Is that devil pitchfork sort of vibe? He's throwing up down in, he's throwing up what? Is that devil pitchfork sort of vibe? Or he's throwing up, what is that? The devil's pitchfork? Is this a guy, is he a metalhead? Is he a metalhead? All right, well, he's throwing up a metal sign and he's got beads that look like they're from New Orleans. This is basically Phil Anselmo with hair. And we have a blonde girl. She seems to be... And we have a blonde girl. She seems to be happy, I guess. And there's a guy behind her, and he seems to be grinding, and this is a problem. I don't know. Spring Break is problematic, I guess. I don't know what happened here.
We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, God. You know what? I relate to that so much. You know, there are people in my line of work, atheistic YouTubers, and some of them don't have dicks. It's weird. I don't know what they think they're doing or who they think they are. But they make videos, like Jacqueline Glenn. And she does videos, and it's like, and she does videos, and she does videos, and she talks about atheism and how Christianity is stupid and whatnot. Now she just does videos highlighting her latest YouTube boyfriend and repeating the same fucking pattern, Jacqueline, the same pattern. Oh, but right, we're in the honeymoon phase of this one, so okay, we're still good. And I feel like just saying, Jacqueline, be quiet and let me explain. Let me translate. Be quiet and let me translate into. And let me be quiet and let. This one, so okay, we're still good. And one, so. Jacqueline, be quiet and let me translate what you just said into logical man talk so we can all make sense of it. Yeah, I guess I'm that guy.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. Can I just say, I love that guy's voice. Boys will be boys. This guy, I mean, we got to get him in a mob movie or something. Boys will be boys. What is that? Years of smoking? Boys will be boys.
But something.
I mean, these guys aren't half bad. Look, they got corn. They're doing corn on the cob. That's like, they're health nuts. Nuts. If you're putting corn on your barbecue, even if it's barbecue, even if your barbecue, even if it's along with sausages and meat, you're basically your barbecue, even if it's along with sausages and meat, you're basically a vegan. Oh, but a quick little preview about my video about the racial demographics of this commercial. Take a look at this lineup of white men. I was at a Whole Foods in LA waiting in line for the cashier and I didn't see a lot. And I didn't in line for the cashier and I didn't see as many white men as I'm seeing here.
Thing finally changed.
Allegations regarding.
Oh my god, and there is Anna Kasparian with her oddly non-symmetrical butchered hook nose. Anna Kasparian. How did she make it into this? And what is she reporting on? Harvey Weinstein. Stein. I'm not trying to be anti-Semitic here. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Love those Jews. Thank you, Anna, for reading another news agency's story. Thank you, Anna, for reading whatever CNN article you brought up. You're really great at that teleprompting. You're really great at that. Things have changed, guys. Hook-Nose Anna talks about how sexual harassment is bad. You know, we didn't realize that until current year. You guys remember 2015, 2014 when we were just like, high five guys, let's go sexually harass women. Cool.
Shit. Crotch level on fire? You think there's some symbolism there? Molyneux did a video on this? Oh my god. Waiting for the reload. Standing and peeing, it's terrible. It's the worst idea ever. Who enjoys standing and peeing? Oh,
Regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says
Nice choice with the TV shape, guys. Nice choice with the TV shape, guys. Words of the wise, we haven't had TVs that are shaped like that since the 1980s. You know, where I tell because you can kind of tell because the logos of the various things, you can kind of tell because the logos of the various TV channels you're trying to replicate never get cut off by the TV. Whoever did the After Effects on this has failed. I am superior. I am better than them. Much better. Better.
And there will be no going back.
Who gives a fuck about going back when you have sideburns like that? And a Jufro? If you have sideburns and a Jufro like that, you're only thinking about going forward. Boldly. Bold. Where no man has gone before. No man has gone before.
Because
Uh-oh, guys. It's a Pakistani / Indian / Middle Easterner who is well-shaven and who likes himself as he looks into the mirror. He is a person of color and he is good. And then they cut to a young white guy who barely has the need to shave, but he hasn't been tainted by his whiteness and his toxic and his by his whiteness and his been tainted by his whiteness and his toxic masculinity and his whiteness and his toxic masculinity yet. And then, oh, the best a man can get is this black guy.
Because we believe in the best in men.
Very, very hand selected. Hand selected. As you hear the words, the best a man can, it's the black guy. Do you think that was? How long was that debated? Was that in the board meeting? How long? Could have put an Asian in there, could have put a Hispanic, could have put a white. They didn't.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Holding other men accountable. For what precisely? For what? Behavior? Okay, I guess we're not talking about criminal behavior because we do that already. There are rules that govern people's conduct. If you violate those rules, you will be punished. But okay, maybe there are minor infractions, things that are just faux pas, not cool, inappropriate, and you want us to police other men. Okay, show us how that is done.
I saw a super chat. I saw it. I saw that, Armored. Thank you. Thank you, my man.
Smile, sweetie. Come on.
Smile, sweetie. So this is like what, a Girls Gone Wild type dude? Smile, sweetie. So this is like what, a Girls Gone Wild type dude, and it's a white guy with a white cameraman, and here comes a black mulatto to save the day. So we go from the best a man can get, and it's a black guy, to the football player chastising all men. He's black. Then we cut to black mulatto walking in again to teach the two black mulatto walking in to teach the two white dudes how to be better at being a man. And now we come to, oh my God, it's Taylor Swift if she had TNA. TNA. And let's see what happens here.
To say the right thing. To act the right way.
Bro, not cool.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Another black man educating a white man on how to be a better man. Okay. Guys, not even subtle, guys. It's not even close to being subtle. But this is particularly priceless. First of all, what was wrong with what this guy was doing? You didn't even give him you didn't even give him a chance to fuck up. You didn't give him a chance to fuck. You didn't even give him a chance. You didn't even give him a chance to. You didn't even give him a chance to fuck up. He sees a girl like that. He's not supposed to react. He's not supposed to engage her. Why not? Why not? If it's respectful. I mean, how do you think people meet each other? How do you think shit happens in this world? Let's say she had a boyfriend. She gives him a single. Let's say she had a boyfriend. Let's say she had a boyfriend. Probably did. She brushes him off. He needs to take the hint and go away. Fine. But to say you can't say hello, you can't engage? Why? The fuck is your problem? You just engaged him. Hey, stellar black guy with earring. Why are you engaging a total stranger, but he's not allowed to? You just broke the touch barrier. He didn't even get a chance to do that. He probably wouldn't have. And this is incredible to me because we know that the people that are prone to catcalling and to engaging in women in what these people, the makers of this commercial, would consider a disrespectful fashion, are blacks. Did you guys not see the study of that girl walking through a neighborhood? And it was always the black guys who were like, hey, baby, yo. Okay, I just spoke Ebonics to you. Let me translate what I just said for my white audience. Hello, woman. How are you doing? That's the translation. And to pretend like men, like it's white men, to pretend like it's white men who are the problem here is fascinating to me. When you look at stats like this, these are the rape stats between white men and black men. These are numbers. These numbers have been normalized. So this is based on if the population of whites were the same as the population of whites was the same as the population of blacks. Currently it's 63% to 13.2%. This is what the numbers of rapes would look like if the populations were equal. Okay? So maybe this message should be going towards blacks way more than whites. This is like doing they picked the rarest of things. So they hand selected a black guy to chastise a white guy about sexual misconduct. Oh, that's ripe. That's fucking precious.
Not cool.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men,
and small.
I am strong.
Another black guy. Another black guy teaching teaching young thugs how to be men and shake hands after fighting. And the people featured in that video, next to none of those kids had fathers. But of course now we cut to Great Black Dad. Wow, this is very inclusive. You seem to have some sort of a boner for the 13.2% in this commercial. Is this commercial for Nigeria or America? What the fuck is going on here? 13.2 is not a large percentage. Is not a large percentage. For example, my penis is only 13.2% of my body mass. It's not a huge amount. It's not a huge amount. You're strong? Okay, how much? You're strong? Okay, how much you bench? How much you squat? I'll answer that for you. You don't bench shit. You haven't benched a thing in your life, woman. So stop the lies. Damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
But some.
Oh my God, what a noble thing. That father broke up a fight between two kids. What a great idea. That's never occurred to me. That's never occurred to me before. Thanks, Gillette. You guys are saving the planet.
Some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay? Okay.
Because the boys watching.
That kid could play any kid in a horror film. Red Ram. I'm watching The Shining tonight.
Today will be the men.
This kid is very cute and all, and I know he's trying to learn how to be a man and soak up what his role model is doing, but he really needs to clock back into the rice fields. Model is doing, but he really needs to clock back into the rice fields.
Of tomorrow.
And we end with a ginger. It's only by challenging ourselves to do more that we can get closer to our best. So being your best, it's really a journey. You never are your best. You're kind of shit. You need to do better. You know what's interesting though? This font, I've studied fonts. Okay. I'm PhD level. All right. This is a feminine font. Look at the width of the text. Look at the kerning. You don't even know what kerning is. I'm not even going to explain to you what kerning is. Look it up yourself, you twat. I don't speak down to my audience. They must rise up. So this is sort of feminine. It's elegant. This ad is trying to, it's almost like they're going for the moms, or I don't know, the wives. Do they assume that they buy the razors? Or is this supposed to appeal to the pussified men? God damn it. They really went for it, didn't they? You got to give them credit. They took a stance and they just ripped. They gripped and ripped. It hasn't turned out that well. Okay, so look at the Gillette logo. Look at the text. Look at the kerning. You see how it's closer together? It's powerful. Large, thick letters. Oh my God. It's all phallic. It's a series of phalluses. Oh. Okay, let's look at an old Gillette commercial from 1991 to compare. Okay, already I'm sweating. I feel like doing sit-ups. I feel like because I want to see big. I feel like doing a search in my porn website for just because I want to see big dick, because for just big tits, because I want to be an American who flies a fucking jet through a city, and I through a fucking jet through a city, and I want to fap to big tits. That's who I am. Okay, Gillette, hit me with your criticism of all men. Go. And I want to fap to.
If you've never experienced the thrill of Mach 3, it's wake-up time. Introducing Mach 3 from Gillette, the first triple blade shaving system. 3 blades positioned to shave progressively closer. You take 1 stroke, it takes 3.
Look at that technology. Oh my God. Way ahead of its time. Wait, you just showed a white man? The hero was a white man? They didn't have a black. Wait, you just showed a white man? The hero was a white man? They didn't have a black guy early. Hold on, let me see. Did you see this? Look at this. A white guy with a white woman? You didn't put an interracial couple early. Hold on, let me see. Did you see this? Look at this. Did you see this? Look at this. A white guy with a white woman? You didn't put an interracial couple? God damn it. Systemic racism, man. Gillette, why is it that the skin in your little display here is white? What is that? Are you saying white is the norm? Are you saying white is the default? Are you saying it's a white supremacy thing? Wow. And look at the font on Mach 3. Do you see that?
You don't have to shave over and over, which means less irritation. 3 blades, fewer strokes, less irritation.
It matches the font on the Gillette, although it is italicized, and it has these sort of action lines next to the M. And the italicization, is that right? Is that even a word? Sounds like it's from Italy. what it does is it makes it seem like it's in motion. It's moving. We are men on the go, man. We don't have time. I want big, bold letters. I want big, bold letters because I'm big and bold and I'm living a big, strong, thick life. Don't give me your little text. Don't give me that. Don't give me your fonts. I don't want your fucking thin ass font. I don't want my letters all spaced out. I want my letters smashed up next to each other. Like my dick smashes up next to my thigh. In fact, I want it overlapping. Put the 3 on top of the fucking H. That's manly. And it's heteronormative.
Mach 3.
Oh, what a shock. It's heteronormative. The best. So what did we see there? We saw a video. We saw What did we see there? We saw a commercial that is inspirational. We're supposed to want to be those men. Did it need to be said that those men are against bullying, against sexual assault, against rape, against demeaning or disrespecting women? Was it necessary to say that, or should we have assumed that? Half those dudes had women in their lives. They seemed to have their shit together, those women. They were attractive. They were functional. I kind of trust their judgment. Why would they be with the guy if he was a complete asshole and psychopath? It's very strange that Gillette didn't think to tell us that all those things are bad. They assumed it. Those were the good old days. Now we have no benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. You are guilty until proven virtuous. And how can you prove and how can you prove your virtuosity? By announcing it. We call that virtue signaling. That's what Gillette is doing. That's what they want you to do. Call out toxic masculinity, call out the bad men, and then in so doing, you become the good man. This is the game plan. This is some sickening SJW philosophy leaking into corporate America yet again. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. Am I going to stop? Am I going to stop using Gillette? Nah. Maybe I'll try Dollar Shave Club eventually one day. I haven't made the switch. And it's not that big of a deal, but it is funny. It is highly tactical what they've done. Highly. It is propaganda. I will react to it. This is one of many Gillette videos. Gillette Criticism is Unstoppable is the new name of the channel. Because I'm doing another video and another and another. It's all Gillette all the time. There are 2019 is the year of Gillette. What does Penn Jillette think of this? Can we get his response? Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you later. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. And I will see you later in my next Gillette. And I will see you later.
Jesus.
And I will see you later with my next Gillette video. Bye. The best. best. So what did we see there? We saw a commercial that is inspirational. We're supposed to want to be those men. Did it need to be said that those men are against bullying, against sexual assault, against rape, against demeaning or disrespecting women? Was it necessary to say that, or should we have assumed that? Half those dudes had women in their lives. They seemed to have their shit together, those women. They were attractive. They were functional. I kind of trust their judgment. Why would they be with the guy if he was a complete asshole and psychopath? It's very strange that Gillette didn't think to tell us that all those things are bad. They assumed it. Those were the good old days. Now we have no benefit of the doubt. You are guilty until proven virtuous. And how can you prove your virtuosity? By announcing it. We call that virtue signaling. That's what Gillette is doing. That's what they want you to do. Call out toxic masculinity, call out the bad men, and then in so doing, you become the good man. This is the game plan. This is some sickening SJW philosophy leaking into corporate America yet again. I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. Am I going to stop using Gillette? Nah. Maybe I'll try Dollar Shave Club eventually one day. I haven't made the switch. And it's not that big of a deal. But it is funny. It is highly tactical, what they've done. Highly. It is propaganda. I will react to it. This is one of many Gillette videos. Gillette Criticism is Unstoppable is the new name of the channel. Because I'm doing another video and another and another. It's all Gillette all the time. There are 2019 is the year of Gillette. What does Penn Gillette think of this? Can we get his response? Anyway, I hope you're doing well, and I will see you later with my next Gillette video. Bye.
All right, let me react. Hi. Let me hear what you think on this. You have heard my commentary and seen the commercial in question. Every man needs Cremo Shave cream, a stainless cup, and badger hair brush. Thumbs down. The video got thumbed down. Wow. What an achievement. It's a refreshing take, especially since the other 30,000 or 300,000 videos out there all say the same things. Yeah, I haven't watched theirs because I don't take my marching orders, but I can assume it's just a standard sort of Meninist sort of, whatever. This video I just made is funny. Funny, playful, delightful, insightful. I don't dodge the issue of misogyny. I talk about it openly, nakedly in the beginning, and then I talk about the error of there's more to talk about with that video, by the way. I'm going to react to the Young Turks coverage on it. I'm going to react to the racial aspect of it. I've counted it up. You wouldn't believe it. Release the original audio level. You want to see something funny? Okay, I counted it. In that video, you have good guys and bad guys, right? So there are bad men and good men. And what percentage of those are black versus white? So I'll just run through this real quick. So let's count up the bad men, all right? We're talking bad men. And I'll tell you why, the reasoning. So here we go.
Bullying.
The Me Too.
They're talking about bullying, the Me Too movement, and they're showing you the images of these guys. So meaning these guys are grappling with some of these issues. These guys are not perfect men. They're not the best they can be, these men. That's why they're looking without confidence in the mirror. They're sort of, oh no, like, look, see, doubtful. Am I the best I can be? Like, I'm kind of a Me Too guy. I'm like the black Harvey Weinstein. So there's a black guy right there, right? Okay, but let's not count blacks. Let's count whites. How many white bad men are in this video?
Bullying.
The Me Too
That's one.
movement against sexual harassment.
That's two.
Masculinity.
That's three.
Is this the best a man can get?
That's four right here, because is this the best a man can get? You know, the model we hired to say he's the best the man I can get, he's a white man. So that's four white men. We are 9 seconds into the video. Four white men who are bad. They're not great men. Now we have a kid running away. He's being bullied, randomly running through a movie theater screen. And who is chasing? 1, 2, 3 white men. That's 5, 6, and 7.
Is it?
That's that right here. That guy's 8, and right behind him is 9. 8 and 9 are 2 white men.
It's likely happening here until
That's another bullied kid.
as well.
We can't hide from it.
Those are the same kids.
Sexual harassment is
That's still 9. Now we come to this. We have, that's 10, 11, 12 white men. I'm counting this guy's a black man because they went out of their way to colorize his skin as such, even though this would never have been in a comic back in the day. Was that 9, 10, 11? Or 10, 11, 12? Fuck, I've already lost count. Okay, hold on.
Bullying.
the Me Too movement against
1,
sexual
Toxic
harassment.
masculinity.
3,
Is this the best a man can get?
4, 5, 6, 7,
Is it?
8, and 9 back there.
It's likely happening here until
From it.
Sexual harassment is
10, 11, 12.
It's been going on far
That's 13.
too long.
That's 14. That guy's 15. He's probably Hispanic, but that's 15. He's whitish. These guys don't count because they're not bad men. They're just absorbing the bad men. We're at 15.
We can't laugh it off.
We already counted here. Time. We're at 15. That's a white guy in the back corner there. That's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. That's 26 white men that are bad people. I think did I miss that guy? Oh, fucking, you get the point. It's 26 right now. That's 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
That's 33 and 34. 2 toxically bad little guys.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. That's 35, 36.
Boys will be boys.
We skipped one. There's one guy back here. That's 37, 38, 39. You know, it's whitish enough. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. And that's 53 over there.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says he's
And
Already counted them.
there will be no going back.
Here's a Middle Eastern great man. Now the great men are coming, but we're still looking for bad men.
Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie.
That is a bad man. That's 54. The cameraman is also engaging in it. That's 55.
To say the right thing. To act the right way.
That's the 56 bad man. Quite possibly 57 here with this grandpa, but no, that's 56.
Not cool. Not cool.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men.
and small.
I am strong.
But some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay?
Today,
Okay. So that's 56 bad white men. Now let's run through it and look for bad black men. That's 1.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual
Toxic
harassment.
masculinity.
is this the best a man can get?
Currently at 56 to 1 right now.
Is it?
It's likely happening here until as well.
We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking
I'm counting that as 2. That guy is 2.
It's been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy? What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
That's 3.
Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says he's
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold
Okay.
other men accountable.
So there's 3. There's 3 bad black men. So the final count is 56 to 3. Okay. Now, that is ridiculous on its face, but when you show the good men part, which is this part, starting with this man, this is now the good men of the video. Okay, so we have a person of color, neither black nor white, so you can exclude him, but he's noticeably not white. Okay, so it's a person of color who's a good guy. Then we have a white kid, so that's one white.
We believe in the best in men.
Best in men, and you land on this black face. So the timing of that is highly thought out. And that is 1-to-1. So we have 1-to-1. Okay, so it's even, I guess. It's already a skew because it's 63% whites in the country, 13% blacks. So it's already an absurd ratio. But we're at 1-to-1.
Men need to hold
Now it's 2-to-1 blacks.
other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie. Come on.
Okay, so these are two bad whites, and it's a mulatto black guy coming in. So that's 3-to-1. Blacks are the good men.
Say the right thing. To act the right way.
Now it's 4-to-1. Blacks are the good guys, and they're teaching whites how to be respectful.
Not cool. Not cool.
Some already are.
This is a good white man. That's 4-to-2.
And weighs big.
Yo, men.
Now it's 5-to-2. That guy's trying to parent.
And small.
That's 6-to-2.
Strong.
And now it's 6-to-3, and that's the final count. 6-to-3. Good, and once again, keep in mind, 13% to 63%, and it's twice as many. So whites outnumber blacks by 4.7 times over, and they're outrepresented here in terms of good men 2-to-1. It's a fucking absurdity.
But some.
And I will be highlighting all of that in my follow-up video, which I just gave to you for free. You guys are still talking about dislikes. Yeah, dude. Chat like the video to overdo the dislikes. Chat like the video. Oh, dude, who cares? Who fucking cares? Oh, God. So, it's just wild. It's so crazy that they think that this is like not going to be noticed, or we're just supposed to brush that under the rug. Do you realize how insulting it is? How desperate it is? And then, the fact that blacks are the ones, if you talk about rape, sexual harassment, any of these stats and numbers, I mean, it doesn't reflect well on them at all. So how are they pulling this out of their ass? And also, who is their target demographic? That's the interesting part. It's not black men. They know black men buy a certain amount of their razors. I mean, shit, black guys probably don't even use razors as much. They probably go electric because of the nature of their hair. So what's the stats on that? But it's like, why are they catering to that crowd? Why? The answer is because they're actually catering to the white regressive crowd who think that, yeah, man, I can get behind this. That young black guy just told me how to be a better man over and over and over again. So I'm not supposed to go after Taylor Swift with a big round ass and D cups wearing tight clothes down the street. I'm not supposed to go up to her. Give me a fucking break. And that guy's gonna, oh, it's so scandalous. Gillette is a Boston company, isn't it? Can't be surprised they pull this. Yeah, they really think it's a regressive world, but it also talks about their bubble. So whoever is the woke executive board at the ad agency, they're like, we want to rebrand Gillette because we've kind of been traditionally too, like, I don't know, stereotypically male, and we had attractive women, and the women would kiss the man, as if this is a bad thing. By the way, they do this in female commercials too, even for shaving products or, perfume or something. They'll have a woman, she'll use the product, it'll be a tampon or shaving or something. She smells great. And then the final shot is a guy being amorous with her. So there's nothing wrong with this. And it completely is hypocritical because it happens in reverse all the time. Sorry, IIU, it shouldn't be a problem. Dislikes. Oh, man. Somebody play the freaking funeral march for me and my dislikes. Oh, Andy Worski and his fucking loser crew came by. Oh, no. Wah. All right, anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go get ready for my massage.